Welcome back to the Crypto's Key Conversation. We're going to quickly jump into CoinGecko here. We're currently sitting at a $2.09 trillion market cap, currently up 5.6%. And as you can see, there's a lot more positivity in green when it comes to price action in our market. Looking at the top 10 here, Bitcoin sitting at 43,972. Ethereum sitting at 3,140. Tether's Tether. Binance Coin sitting at 433. XRP sitting at 79 cents, up 17.3%. Cardano sitting at $1.18, Solana sitting at 116, DOT sitting at $22, and Terra sitting at $59. And coming down here, we're seeing a lot of green within our market. Let's look at the top gainers within the 24 hour. Cadena, Polygon, or some of the top gainers, and we'll cover something huge from Polygon later in the video here. But yeah, as you can see, Gala, Quant, XRP, Shiba Inu has a massive run. There's so much more optimism and positivity in the market, and as we've seen from the video earlier, we're still in this fear range, but we're up. No, we were just at 37 yesterday. And then the week prior to that, we were at 20 and 10 last month. So being at a 45 is absolutely massive. Coming over here to CNBC, as you can see, the S&P and NASDAQ shows, a little bit of red for the day. And if we come over here to crypto, look at green across the board. There's so much, like I said, positivity and optimism within the space. And there's a lot of great articles that came out that we're going to cover right now. But let's take a look at the liquidation. So typically when it comes to liquidations within the market, especially when it comes to Bitcoin and stuff, usually we've been seeing the longs get wrecked. I mean, just a lot of liquidations within the longs, which would be the green. But if you look at the red as of late, there's been a lot of liquidations within the shorts. We never like to see anybody get, wrecked in the market and lose, a lot of their money, hard-earned money. But, if we were to choose a side, I'd rather see the shorts get wrecked, rather than the longs. Obviously, people are trying to short the market. But, coming up here, they're even showing, here's the liquidations per the exchanges. But you have, they have the 1 hour rec, the 4 hour, the 12 hour, the 24 hour. And look at the 24, 266 million. But then they have it classified by each, asset that they're able to long and short. So as you can see, this definitely kind of affects what's going on within the market. And obviously, if the shorts are getting wrecked, obviously we're going up. I mean, there's a lot of positivity and a bullish sentiment, which is massive. So let's come over here and cover some great articles. So this is from Blockworks. We have a lot of stuff from Blockworks here. It says, KPMG Canada latest firm to add Bitcoin Ether to balance sheet. Beyond the investments, the firm is looking to enable institutional participation in Web3. So as you can see, this is absolutely massive. And look, the firm is educating institutions about the metaverse, NFTs, and decentralized autonomous organizations, so DAOs. So as you can see, there's been a lot of awareness mainstream-wise and just understanding of how important the metaverse and NFTs and DAOs are becoming within the space in general. They offer that resource and that utility to the masses, because there's a lot of people interested within, the metaverse and NFT. So it's huge to see something like this, a big firm like this, adding Bitcoin, Ether, and crypto to their balance sheet. So we've been seeing this. It's been happening. You have the Teslas, you have the ARK Invest, you have Michael Saylor and his company. So many of these big corporations, big institutions are actually adding crypto to their balance sheets, which is massive. Coming over here, this is huge. So we talked about in our previous video how, when it comes to Super Bowl ads, obviously there's a lot of the major companies out there that pretty much run the show when it comes to having the money to put up ads for the Super Bowl. But as you can see here, it says FTX to give away Bitcoin as part of the Super Bowl ad campaign. The derivatives exchange marketing efforts around the February 13 game follow a year of sports partnerships. So coming down here, it says, also, they're talking about a competitor of Crypto.com is also reportedly running an ad. So clearly there's going to be so many ads going on in regards to crypto ads. They make so much money. So how this ad is going to work for FTX, there's a quote here that says, for example, if the spot airs at 9:45 p.m. ET, Eastern time, they will give away 9.45 BTC to 4 people, the FTX representative explained. So it's massive that, they're claiming, Bitcoin's prices, we'll just say 43,000. So you give away 9.45 to 4 people. That's a lot of money. But I mean, that's cool. Obviously, FTX is massive and it's a huge competitor to Crypto.com and Binance and all that stuff. So then, they have the money to throw up these ads, and then they're giving away, money on top of the ad, which is absolutely massive. That just increases awareness of the space. Now coming over here, if we take a look at ads, look at the years. 2018, an ad was 5.2 million, and at each year it's increased. So who knows what how much the cost is going to truly be in 2022 to have a 30-second commercial within a Super Bowl. 2021 was 5.5 million. So quite honestly, this is pennies compared to these massive exchanges and platforms when it comes to the crypto space. So obviously they're going to have a lot of money to allocate towards these ads to build awareness when it comes to our space. This is absolutely huge, bringing Bitcoin and crypto to the masses. Absolutely massive. Coming over here, Tesla says it held nearly 2 billion worth of Bitcoin at the end of 2021. Here goes the key points of the article. So Tesla said Monday it was holding 1.99 billion worth in Bitcoin at the end of 2021. The company purchased a total of 1.5 billion in Bitcoin in 2021. So obviously we know, Elon and Tesla are highly value Bitcoin and the crypto asset and what it has to offer. So for them to, have this much, obviously you have the Michael Saylors who has a crap ton of Bitcoin and, all the other big players out there in the industry. This is huge. What this does is just like we talked about. So there's millions and millions of people that look up to Tesla and look up to Elon Musk. Yeah, there's a lot of haters too, but there's a lot of people that look up to them that are sitting on the sidelines that aren't necessarily invested into the crypto space. So when they see, stuff like that, they see Tesla having it on their balance sheets. Elon Musk has his certain stats. That just builds confidence and trust within, those people sitting on the sideline. And then it gets them to be more enticed to actually learn and educate themselves about the crypto space. So once they start getting exposed to it, they kind of dip their feet in the water and kind of get a feel for things, try out platforms, whether it be Coinbase or whatever the case is. And once they get more comfortable with it, then they really just dive into the crypto waters with us. And that in turn increases, our space and the growth of the crypto market in general. So stuff like this is absolutely massive, and it's truly been a domino effect. Coming over here, more positive stuff. Ethereum just surpassed MasterCard's market cap. So that's massive. Obviously, we're still very in our infancy stage when it comes to the crypto market, being barely over a $2 trillion market cap, but this is huge. MasterCard is massive. Here goes the Polygon article. It says Polygon lands 450 million as Sequoia Capital bets on Web3. Polygon will allocate 100 million to its ecosystem fund and save the remainder as a buffer money. So the key takeaways for this article is Polygon has raised 450 million in the investment. Polygon says it will use the capital for its ecosystem to fund and to pay its team. Polygon's native token Matic has surged 17% following the announcement. So this is absolutely massive, and obviously, Matic and Polygon Polygon has been blowing up as of late. So there's so much awareness and adoption coming to this entire space in general. A lot of venture capitalists, a lot of big investors are seeing the writing on the wall when it comes to the crypto space and what it has to offer. And yet we have several sectors within our entire space, but in general, when it comes to eyes getting on the crypto space, trust and faith in the crypto space, and just the overall what crypto has to offer to the world, people are seeing the writing on the wall. They're seeing where our future is headed. So that's why you can see massive, fundraising rounds and stuff like this have been happening left and right when it comes to our market. Coming over here, Pomp says Cash App just rolled out the Lightning Network to millions of their customers today. So we covered this a while back when they were first, when Cash App was first kind of talking about bringing it to them, and we were talking about how important it is. Remember what I just said about how there's millions and millions of people sitting on the sideline because they don't have the trust and faith and confidence within the space, so they're not really invested in it. Now, those millions of people, a lot of them may use the Cash App, so they know how to, they're comfortable sending money through the Cash App, to their friends or loved ones. So now you incorporate, Bitcoin. Obviously, you've been able to buy Bitcoin on there already, but like having, utilizing a Lightning Network and giving them more exposure to, Bitcoin and crypto, they become more comfortable with it, dipping their feet in the water. So once that happens, they become more comfortable with it. Then it's second nature for them. So they're really diving into the crypto space with us, exploring everything that crypto has to offer. So this is extremely massive in regards of adoption and awareness and growth. I'm going to end on this one here. This is huge. Okay. So Blockworks had tweeted, Bitcoin is now the 8th largest asset in the world. So we talk time and time again about just how small we are in a market cap, just in general. So just the entire crypto space is 2 trillion, okay, almost 2.1 trillion. So obviously we've been higher than our all-time highs, higher than that, but we are so early to this party. So for Bitcoin to its inception was 2009. It's been adoption when it comes to Bitcoin and the crypto market has been massive over the past decade. So it's like it's now the 8th largest asset in the world. Pretty soon, I mean, who knows? Couple years, 5 years, 10 years. I mean, it may be the top three, top two. How fast this space is going to grow. I mean, Kathy Wood and ARK Invest says by 2030 they predict that our market cap will be 40 trillion. I mean, they could be shooting that short. Who knows where this space is going to go? There's been so much adoption that's been happening as of the past couple of years. So who knows what 8 years down the line is going to look like? Let alone 4 years, 4 years, 5 years down the line. We are so early to this party. We're on the right side of history when it comes to the crypto space. And they compare this to the .com boom and all that stuff. It's just like there was somebody that I was watching earlier that was referencing. It was a digital asset investor was referencing. He was saying I was alive and aware of what was going on during the .com time. And it's not just you have the opportunity to invest in something like that. Now you can buy the picks in the shovel when it comes to this part, because now you can have crypto, and if you are an accredited investor, you can actually invest into these companies. So he was pretty much throwing out like the opportunity of a lifetime that's present with us right now. So I'm a small investor. I'm not no accredited investor or anything. So I invest in just to certain digital assets, but just being alive and having the opportunity to invest in something this early is absolutely massive. And I have high conviction on the space, and I see where this future is headed. With all that being said, I just wanted to show, what I thought of the market, what my sentiment is on the market. There's a lot of positivity and a lot of green. Let's see if we can hold strong and continue on this bull cycle. Stay strong out there. Be safe.